Happy birthday, Kit!
Auguri, Kairos Italy Theater! Happy anniversary!
Happy birthday, Kit! Buon compleanno, Kit! Mwah!
Tanti auguri, Kit! Happy birthday, Kairos Italy Theater, for your 21st birthday.
Happy 21st birthday, Kit! You can now purchase alcohol and drink it at bars in America. What a milestone! Tanti auguri!
Happy birthday to Kit!
Hello, Kit, and happy birthday!
Auguri, 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 auguri. Cheers. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Well, I know. I don't see you, but I'm so happy to talk to you. And I remember 1 year ago when we were at Casa Italiana, our beloved casa that I miss so much. And we were all together, and my wonderful friend and director, Stefano Albertini, is here. I don't know if you see him. Said, welcome to Casa Italiana Zerilli Marimò. How much I miss these words. Anyway, so we celebrated last year the 20th anniversary, and now we're celebrating the 21st. And we are doing it online, as we have been doing it for a while now. First of all, let me tell you that I hope that everyone is safe and that I cannot wait to see you sooner, hopefully, than later, but when it's safe, to see each other, and it will be beautiful. Then, let me tell you about our season, because now it's tradition. As you know, that our birthday is also a way to announce what we're going to do in the months to come. So, we have three kind of events. One is the online events. There are events that most likely are going to stay online, even when we go back to live performances. And then we have the online that maybe are going to be live. And then we have also a part that is live, that is for late in the year. Who knows if we are able to do it? We'll see. Anyway, let's start with the online events. The first online event is Versetto Libero. Versetto Libero, as you know, is a program that started in 2014 during In Scena. We started to collaborate with Free Verse, is a poetry program that was born in the Bronx, thanks to our beloved collaborator, Dave Johnson. So we brought the Italian artists there to translate some poems and recite them with the poets, the local poets. It was very successful, and as you know, we did it also at Casa Italiana. So we did it online in May, and we are doing it online again because of so many requests, and we are very happy. We are very happy to do it online, to do it in partnership with the Bernie Wall Center at Goddard Riverside. To give a little taste, I'll give you one of my favorite videos from one of the In Scena edition. Enjoy.
Mostrare. Yes.
I was born.
If I could.
Se potessi, sarei io.
That's the fun that is translation, right? Back and forth. That's great. Okay, who's up?
E porta pace nelle nostre menti.
Would take you to Rome
Ti porterei a Roma,
or sail to Venice.
o in barca a vela a Venezia.
To speak Italian would not be so hard.
Non sarebbe difficile parlare.
Wasn't that beautiful? So Versetto Libero will be February 11th, March 11th, April 8th, between 3 and 5 p.m. More details to come. Now, in the video, you saw Carlotta Brentan, a member since 2011. Carlotta is not just a wonderful actress, director, translator, everything. She's also very passionate about audiobooks. She's a wonderful narrator, award-winning narrator, I must say. And she created this new company called Fabler Audio. Is based in Italy, but they do things here and there. And she collaborates with a lot of KIT members, among them Irene Turri, and of course we're involved. So, with Carlotta and Irene, we have organized Fabler Chats, which I pronounce horribly, but they are so much better in pronouncing it and explaining it to you. So, Carlotta and Irene, please.
Hello, Carlotta here. I am a longtime collaborator of Kairos Italy Theater, and I'm also the founder of Fabler Audio. Fabler is a brand new publishing company of Italian language audiobooks, original audio dramas, and more. We at Fabler strive for excellence in audiobook narration and performance in audio, so of course we had to partner with Kairos Italy Theater as our artistic advisors. Already over the course of last year, 2020, which was our first year, we commissioned and produced a series of original audio plays by Italian and American playwrights that we called Fabler Files, which you can listen to for free on our website. And they feature writing as well as audio performances by a whole range of past Kairos Italy Theater collaborators. And this is Irene. I've also been collaborating with KIT Theater for many years, and I'm also an artistic associate at Fabler. Something that we're looking to do at Fabler is really connecting our audiences to our authors, and KIT will help us doing so in 2021 by hosting a series of digital talks called Fabler Chats. Each chat will feature a writer that has been published and produced by Fabler, as well as KIT Artistic Director Laura Caparrotti and members of the Fabler team, so that we can explore the inspiration behind each author's books, as well as their writing process, as well as providing some insights of the technical and artistic process of producing an audiobook at Fabler's. We really hope that you will join us for our Fabler Chats in 2021, and also you will keep up to date with all our exciting audiobooks releases. Thank you so much. Bye.
Talking about languages, in May we will start a series, an online series, called It's a Words, which in Italian is È un mare di parole, about the art of translation and supertitles for live performances. Speaking about translation, we have a new series called Translating Talents that is about translating plays and bringing plays from Italy to the US and vice versa. Is a partnership that we are doing also with On Stage, the American Theatre Festival in Italy. And you know what? Let me ask the curator of the series, Alice Luciana Parente, Caterina Nonis, and Giacomo Rocchini, to tell you more about it.
I'm Alice Luciana Parente, and I'm here to tell you more about our new program. We at Kairos Italy Theater love making new connections and new partnerships, both in the United States and internationally. We are so happy to announce our new program called Translating Talents, in partnership with the prestigious acting school Scuola Civica Teatrale Paolo Grassi in Milan. Each year, we will present 2 plays written by their playwrights and translated by another school in Milan, the Scuola Civica Altiero Spinelli, for translators and interpreters. More partnerships, more connections, one big stage. But now, let me leave the stage to my 2 colleagues, Caterina Nonis and Giacomo Rocchini. They will tell you more about the two 2021 plays of the first edition of Translating Talents.
So the first play in the Translating Talents series is a play called Still Life 1972 that was written by Eliana Rotella. It is inspired by events in the life of the painter David Hockney and by one of his most famous paintings, which is Portrait of an Artist, Pool with Two Figures, that he painted using pictures of a former lover, a much younger man called Peter. And it is meant to capture the brief moment of someone diving into a pool, something that can take a couple of seconds, and by capturing it and crystallizing it, expanding it through time. And this idea of taking something that happens in a very small amount of time and stretching it out through time is the central, is at the core of the play. And in the play, the character of David Hockney grapples with his feelings after a breakup with this young man, Peter, and the painting becomes something by which he is trying to hold on to this relationship. He is trying to crystallize and hold on to this person through painting it. And so over the course of the play, we learn more about both characters' emotional life. We learn that the character of David is, in his mind, the real person, the person portrayed in the painting, the ex-boyfriend, have become one, and we see him slowly having to untangle that and eventually having to grapple with a goodbye and having to let go of something in his past as much as he can, or at least move in that direction. And then we also watch how Peter has a different approach to that, and we watch how much of himself, how much he has moved on and how much he's held on to.
The second play of the Translating Talents project is Mothers by Diego Pleuteri, which is a drama revolving around the relationship between an aging mother and her young adult son who just recently moved out of home and comes to visit every once in a while. Through their dialogue, we understand their profound codependency, because she is starting to lose her memory, and so she forgets words and she truncates her sentences, and at the same time he struggles to let go of her, and perhaps is also afraid of seeing his mother wither in a sense, and so to accept the reality that at some point he's going to have to own his adulthood on his own. The dialogue is beautiful, is written in a very simple, direct, poetic, but never presumptuous language that suits translation very well, and makes this relationship, which might sound almost stereotypical coming from Italy, like the attachment between a mother and son, but becomes very universal because of this very unspecific setting and unspecific language that it really is universal to relationships in general. And in particular, the play underlines one theme that is the lack of emotional intimacy, which is particularly poignant in this, let me say, unprecedented times. Forgive me for this overused sentence, but I think it really hits the mark here, where I believe 2020 was a year that through the pandemic and the lockdowns has given us the chance to reflect on relationships, on the true value and the true feebleness and how delicate these relationships we have are. And so I really love that display does that without ever having to mention any of these things, pandemics or lockdowns or the internet or social media. And so I think it reveals that maybe this this degrade of intimacy was present in our society long before the pandemic highlighted it. So I'm really glad to be part of this project, and I think I'm honored to be working on this beautiful play.
And now we go to our Casa Italiana. As every year, we are choosing a theme. This year, the theme is political theater, because it's the 100th anniversary of Leonardo Sciascia's birth. And we love Leonardo Sciascia. He was a Sicilian author. He wrote amazing books that you can find also in English. But so this year, the theme is political theater. And with Casa Italiana, we'll have 2 online events. One is political theater in Italian theater, the other political theater in Italian American theater. And then in the fall, we will have our KIT 10-minute play series on political theater from all over the world. Hopefully we will able to do something live, we'll see. But in any case, it's in the fall. So last but not least, let me tell you about a documentary that we're going to do thanks to a grant from the Russo Brothers Italian America Film Forum. We are going to tell you about this history of Italian American theater. The documentary is called Tutti in Scena, and it wants to tell the story of Italian American theater, a story that started almost 2 centuries ago. It's very fascinating. There were a lot of theaters in New York City, especially in the Lower East Side, what is now Chinatown, Little Italy. And I cannot tell you how great it is to work on this project and to have the honor to tell you more about the history of Italian American theater. And actually, to give you a little taste, I asked one of our members, Mario Merone, to recite the famous monologue of Hamlet, To Be or Not to Be, in Neapolitan. Why, you ask? Well, because there was a company that was doing Shakespeare in Neapolitan in Little Italy all the time. But I'll tell you more in the documentary. Mario, the stage is yours.
Essere o non essere, quello che è un problema. Io non mi faccio capace, sia meglio schiattare un corpo pensando a tutte sta monnezze e guai che te me non faccio sta sfaccimma short, o pigliano un bello bastone contro tutto sto mare problema e che vanno ammazzata a tutta forza vedremo se riuscimmo a mettere un po' di pace a tutte ste tarantelle. Mori, per dormire un poco, solo questo. E dormendo così, se si riuscissero a calmare un poco tutti sti ruluri che mi sento un pietto rindo cuore e tutte migliaia di rompimenti e scatole che ci portammo appresso a quando siamo nati. Io sarei proprio contento se è così essere così. Moriva da dormire un poco e da dormire per sonnare.
So this is the end of today's presentation and the beginning of our fundraiser. The fundraiser will go until February 18th, when we were going to have the KIT Wheel of Fortune, where some of the donors will win some wonderful KIT gifts. You can donate via Facebook or via our website. And thank you for contributing to our season. Grazie.